everybody. In the following documentary, we will present you the topic of the aftermath, the drug addiction in a family structure. Keep on watching to get to know every detail of this project research.
We conducted the research under the hypothesis of families are a key part of the creation and the consequences of drug abuse, and it needs to be taken care of to prevent further irreparable damage to the society. After the whole process of investigation, we decided to conduct our research in way further population than only family. But to start with a clear and complete investigation, what its main term refers. We went back to the beginning of drug traffic in Mexico to look for early symptoms, how those friendships affect our decisions, how to prevent it, among many other topics that we decided would be interesting to complete our whole investigation.
After our investigation, we were able to find the main variables in our research project, principal situations, and characters. In independent, we find the family sector. Independent, the addiction that is developed. In strange, the family behavior background. In moderation, from the family and the previous behavior and education that the people receive in it, it can be developed an addiction as well as maintaining it. Relationship between the variables, the creation and maintenance of this addiction has a lot to do with the family environment.
But when we finalized our research under the investigation of many past studies that we analyzed, we realized that we did this under other investigations, so we decided to analyze how our research could really help others, such as researchers, people that are looking to get help, and society itself. So we came up to the possible future research problems that our principal research can help to.
These questions are: how does the context of the situation of Mexico in drug traffic matters can affect the Mexican families? To look for how being constantly involved as a country in those situations can affect our perception on drugs and their consequence. How to deal with a teenage addict in home. To know how to deal and prevent these type of problems in young people, as they are really susceptible to get into several varieties of addictions. Friends and family, a strong character in drug addiction problems. How does the relation and actions between friends, family, and a person can lead to drug issues according to following patterns theories? The lack of jobs and the introduction of drug dealers in the nation. A potential leader in teenage addictions. How does the political and economic problems in Mexico can affect the role of how to recover a family structure from the consequences of a drug problem. Many ways and projects in order to help people get over the consequences that a drug addict family member can bring to their homes. How to overcome the loss of a family member under or derived from drug situations.
After reading the whole research, we can create a certain type of culture in people's minds about how this is a real problem that does not only affects the ones that are under their effects, but to everything and everyone that surround them. Even if they are not in the inner circle of interaction, they could get affected if not taking care of it at the right time. Private and public organizations can create new policies, laws, and regulations that can protect families that are living with an addict, as well as providing help to them in order to get over this type of issues. We can help people aware of the many factors that are related to these topics. We can even have such an effect on people's minds that we can help them prevent it and eradicate future problems with dialogue right from home.
The culture will change in what people think about these situations, since they will be way more informed about the topic that affects us in some type of way that we need to be aware of it completely. The society will also change in a huge way, since they will set a different mindset of how these things work and affects them after knowing the consequences that this issue brings to those families, not only of certain social classes or nation, but everyone involved into the society. The environment of socialization will change, since It will be a wave of healthier life for everyone in the society and really familiar addiction free.
But there will be always be people that do not agree with us. So to be prepared, we analyze the possible detractors that could get in the way of conducting this research. The drug addicts that do not want to rehabilitate and do not want people to get into their lives, people who are in defense of legalizing drugs, people who let their children do whatever they want since a really young age, people that are not well informed about this problematic, people on the government or people who belong to drug traffic, against our researches about drug traffic in the relation to the Mexican families. People that belong to certain type of religions that do not think that is a big problem or that are not informed about these topics because of their religion.
As a conclusion, this was a really difficult topic to really look for all the information that we needed, since we didn't only really want the stuff that everybody knows. We wanted to look for the beginning of it and how it came to our country, our nation. So it was really difficult to do it, but after doing all the research, we could find really a lot of benefits for the population with our research. So here is our research. We hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.